Thank you for coming today. Today, we would like to hold a briefing session of the University of Tsukuba in Malaysia campus, which will be hopefully open in this summer. Okay. My name is Zenpo, associate professor, work with the University of Tsukuba, and before moving on to the concrete contents, let me introduce myself briefly. And today I'm going to be a moderator of this session. And well, about me, I'm also an alumni of the University of Tsukuba. And when I was bachelor student, I've been majoring the radio astronomy. And after graduating, I entered to the business school and majoring about the e-marketing. And after that, I been wrote my doctoral thesis in acoustical signal processing. Well, you may feel weird, but in normal university, this kind of the transition could not happen. It is impossible. But in the University of Tsukuba, it is possible because we have very open-minded and well, our slogan is open university, which had bridging all of the borders and open-minded to create the future. So that is our mind of University of Tsukuba. And well, here is some academical feed. This is the main campus. And well, I think most of you have been Googled what kind of the University of Tsukuba is. And well, it is one of the top research university in Japan, and which has been 15 years history after establishment. But not only 15 years, we having some roots from about 150 years ago. There's about 2,000 faculty members and about 15,000 students. And our university has all of the majors, not only, we'll say, humanities and cultures and international studies, human science, life biology and science and informatics and medicine and health and not only PE and art and design. From this year, we're going to have uh, another special school of interdisciplinary data science related design and science, blah, 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 blah. I'm sorry, it is so long name. We have a long name, but we have the thing I want to tell you is we, University of Tsukuba, are always trying to bridge the borders, not only the discipline, but also the countries. So, well, I would like to move on to Professor Tsujimura. Is you here? Oh, you're here. So, could you please make opening remarks?
Okay, thank you, Professor Zenpo. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our webinar on University of Tsukuba, Malaysia. We will launch our branch campus, University of Tsukuba, Malaysia, in coming September. The School of Transdisciplinary Data Science and Design. This is a very new one and the first case in which the Japanese universities construct a branch campus in foreign countries. We are very doing our best to welcome you to our campus in coming September. And also, we are very confident. We have very confidence, strong confidence to satisfy you in our branch campus on the educations and every activities, including the research and doing a kind of a very variety of the activities. This is a university undergraduate campus. However, not only for the start studying, but also I expect you students will experience a variety of the variety of the matters, including the internships in the countries, companies and industries, and also communicate with the Japanese students in the main campus of University of Tsukuba. You may have a great chance to study in main campus of the University of Tsukuba, and maybe you will have a chance to be enrolled. If you would like to continue to study, you will be enrolled in the graduate schools in all of the Japanese universities. So I would like to recommend strong you to listen carefully about the contents and the how to apply this branch campus. Then you will please apply due before due days and times for our branch campus. And finally, I would like to say again, we are very strongly wait for you to coming to our branch campus, University of Tsukuba, Malaysia. Thank you very much for your attention. Thank you, Zenpo Sensei.
Thank you, Professor Tsujimura sensei. And well, okay, so let's move on to the concrete topic. Professor Yamada, who is a material scientist, will make a talk about the program summary. So Yamada sensei, is you here?
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yes, so could you share your screen?
You. I'm sharing my screen. I hope everything is okay. Thank you for the introduction, Zenpo Sensei. My name is Yoichi Yamada of Tsukuba University, Japan. I'm very happy to meet you all here. My major is material science and nanotechnology, and I'm usually looking at very tiny molecule in nanometer scale like this with special microscopy. And I will be teaching basic natural science and data science at the University of Tsukuba, Malaysia, which we call UTMY. So today, I would like to introduce the basic information of the program in UTMY in approximately 15 minutes or so. Okay, so this is an introduction and there are long sentences, so I will try to summarize the important things. So first of all, University of Tsukuba, Malaysia, UTMY, is one of the faculty of the University of Tsukuba in Japan. So this is the first time for the national university in Japan to have a overseas branch campus. So we have been attracting a lot of attention in Japan and also in Malaysia. Originally, UTMY was commissioned by Malaysian government to create a Japanese style education system. So we are actually doing so, but UTMY is not only a copy of the Japanese university, but rather it will offer a quite unique educational system while taking full advantage of the characteristics of Japanese education. So the goal of the UTMY is to develop individuals who can identify and solve the global issues such as environmental problem. To achieve this goal, we will focus largely on the data science and design thinking. So, however, since the global scale issues are very wide, as you know, we will have to integrate both natural science and humanities or social science. So for this reason, we will have many professors from both the science and humanities side. And therefore, we will welcome students who are interested in both area, humanity and science. So another important features of this program is the utilization of the program-based learning, PBL, which is one form of the active learning. So both the purpose and method of UTMY are quite new, as you can see. And with these unique features, we are trying to produce graduates who can play an active role, not only in Malaysia or Japan, but also in the world. Then I will try to explain some details of UTMY, and this shows the basic informations about UTMY. So first of all, the name of the branch campus is called School of Transdisciplinary Science and Design. So the meaning of transdisciplinary is now clear, I think, because we, as you know, we must learn both science and humanity to address the global issues. Then comes the term of design, and design does not refer to something like graphical design, but rather it refers to process, a whole process of problem solving. So this word is from the design thinking. So this faculty name clearly indicates our new style of education based on design thinking, which takes advantage of the University of Tsukuba's transdisciplinary resources. The degree issued in UTMY is called the Bachelor of Arts and Science. Here also, the arts do not refer to the usual arts, such as painting, but rather to technology or academics. So this is actually purely Japanese degree issued by Japanese University of Tsukuba. And this is actually the first time for the national university in Japan to issue the Japanese degree in abroad. So then each grade will have 40 students, and program is a 4-year program as usual university. And as I explain later, academic years here are designed based on the design thinking. So it consists of the phase of finding problem and setting problem and solving the problem. Finally, there is the graduation research to summarize their problem solving process. Okay, so, and the language used will be basically English. And sometimes we will use Japanese, maybe. So then enrollment is September, and tuition is something like 35,000 ringgit for Malaysian student, and for non-Malaysian student, it will be 38,000 ringgit per year. Then here is a diagram of the educational content of UTMY. So as I said before, the UTMY offers a wide range of studies in natural science, such as physics, chemistry, biology, geoscience, to humanities and social science, such as life, literature, politics, economy, international relation. And a special focus is on the data science and environmental science. And we conduct this interesting program by taking full advantage of the Japanese style education, which is listed here. And for example, we will collaborate with Japanese university, mainly University of Tsukuba, Japan, and we will also collaborate with companies, Japanese company in Malaysia or in Japan. And we will have a Japanese language course, culture course, ethics course, and so on. And we also have physical education, martial arts, which is typical in Japan. So in addition to this Japanese style education, an important way of running in UTMY would be this program-based learning, PBL. So we conduct, for all years of program, we will conduct PBL simultaneously with the usual classroom learning. So PBL will be done in a small group of students with one or few professors. It will be kind of laboratory course similar to those in the graduate school. So by combining Japanese style education and PBL scheme, we can offer a new education which can produce superior graduates who can work in global fields. And this shows the philosophy of this new education program in UTMY, which is based on the design thinking. In design thinking, we usually draw two diamonds here and there, like this, and they represent the phases of setting up the program and solving the problem. The horizontal axis is time from issues to solution. And the vertical axis is something like the spread of thinking. So in problem setting phase here, we have to look for the problem first of all. So we have to spread our thinking. Then it converges to one particular problem to be solved. So it converges. Then comes the solution phase, and there's also the divergence phase for searching for the way of solving. And then comes the convergence phase in which the third method is used to solve the problem. Okay, so we put science and arts for this the problem setting phase and the problem solving phase respectively, and this represents our policy of education. With science, we can find the problem, and with arts, we can solve the problem. So this diagram clearly represents our diploma policy for Bachelor of Arts and Science. So, and the main focus of our program is on this particular way of the design thinking. So the purpose is to solve the problem. So in this process, disciplines, including the data science, are just a tool for that purpose. So they are not the goal of the program. So this is quite different from usual university. So this is the example of the PBL in first year of our program. In the design thinking, the first year is in the process of finding and defining problems. In first year, we have classes such as information literacy, data sciences, basics, fundamental research, Japanese, and basic physical education, and so on. Then, for example, students may discover gender issues through Japanese studies, or they may find health issues through physical education. Then they can try to apply the basic idea of data science and or information literacy to define these issues. So this is the one example of the PBL scheme. And we do this PBL for, of course, second, third, fourth years, and eventually leading to the graduation research, which is actually the summary of PBL. Okay, so for this kind of study or education scheme, we surely require professors from wide range of field. Actually, we have 14 professors from many fields in the University of Tsukuba as full-time faculty members. And although I will not introduce each of them, they are from various fields, including biology, medicine, engineering, physics, political science, literature, and physical education. And in addition to these full-time members, we also have 16 supporting professors who can help the program from time to time. And here I would like to say that all of our professors here are surely very excellent researchers in Japan. So with these nice members, we can promote our new education in UTMY. Then this shows the assumed graduation thesis and career image. So because this nice education environment, student can work a wide range of possible dissertation and subsequent careers. These are just some examples, so I will not go into detail, but the title of the thesis can be Water Environment in Kuala Lumpur and Gender Issues in Japan and New IT Technology, Politics, and so on and so on. So I think this is quite distinctive to have such a wide range of study in one faculty of university. And we can also assume the wide career image from the tech company, media company, or government in both Malaysia and Japan. So we also offer the opportunity to engage in the graduate school in Japanese universities. So finally, I would like to briefly introduce the location of the building of UTMY. UTMY will be renting the seventh floors of the building of University of Malaya, which is called Wisma R&D here. And location is in the Bansa area, which is southwest of Kuala Lumpur. And it is located right next to the train station, Kerinch Station. So very convenient area. And the floor of the building are currently undergoing the renovation. So we only have some images. We are now preparing classroom and creative learning space for PBL and so on. And we will also prepare the laboratory space and private learning space. And I think we will have quite new and good facility in UTMY. And this is last information and is for student support. Although it's not fully fixed, we are now setting up the financial support. And we hope that we can cover a large number of the students. So for further information, please contact us. Okay, this is all from my side, and I'd like to thank you for your kind attention.
Okay, thank you, Professor Yamada. Yamada 先生、ありがとうございます。Well, there's I think that some of the attendees looks like some interest about major or maybe the curriculum. So can I ask some before moving to next topic to Yamada 先生?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, about looks like there's about question and interest. What kind of it seems the curriculums look so diverse, but what kind of the major would the graduate would have gained? And well, maybe what kind of the career path after graduating are expected?
Actually, you can choose many careers.
I think so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because you can learn from many professors from many fields. So you can choose freely. Yeah, from the physics to the literature and PE, and you can choose everything. This is a good thing in UTMY.
And also, all of these faculty members are organizing the PBL.
Oh, yes.
So, okay.
Yes.
And about classes, you said that the class will be held basically in English, but not only English, will be translated on Japanese. Is there any support way to study Japanese in our curriculum?
Well, I think so, but I'm from the scientific side, so I'm not very, I mean, maybe Hirai sensei can answer. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think there is
yeah.
enough support.
Next presenter,
Next
Hirai
Yeah.
Sensei. I will introduce yourself later, but do you have any things to say? Can I ask?
Yeah, of course, we have, the curriculum has many classes of
Mm,
Japanese,
yeah,
from the
yeah.
basic to the intermediate and advanced
Mm.
level. So yeah, you can, you can choose, the classes, by your level of Japanese. If you are, you are a learner of you are a beginner of Japanese language, you can choose the basic one. And if you have already, got some knowledge of Japanese, you can join to the advanced classes. So yeah,
Mhm.
there's a variety of
There's
classes.
several
Yeah,
levels.
yeah, of course. Yes,
Depends on one's level of the Japanese,
yes,
and every student could have a chance to learn not only in English but also in Japanese.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, thank you. Well, that's it. And well, there's still some questions, but we may move on to the next topic. So, Yamada Sensei, thank you very much. ありがとうございました。
Thank you.
And gotta introduce Hirai Sensei, who is a specialist of the comprehensive literature, and she will provide about the topics regarding on admission. So, Hirai Sensei, could you please start on?
Yeah, yeah. Hello,
And if there are
everyone.
any question, don't hesitate to please give us a question in Q&A chat box. So, Hirai Sensei, よろしくお願いします。
Thank you. Thank you, Zempo Sensei, for introducing me. And hello, everyone. Yeah, thank you for joining today to this webinar. And I'm Hiraishi Noriko, who will be teaching comparative literature in the program and using various literary texts, including contemporary popular texts such as manga, anime, or J-pop lyrics. And I'm really looking forward to studying with you in KL. And now let me explain the admission procedure. The information I'm going to give you today is an excerpt from the current application guidelines here. So please be sure to read the application guidelines here carefully before actually applying, okay? And to be admitted to the University of Tsukuba, Malaysia, you must have completed 12 years of education. Please refer to the application guidelines for details. For example, you cannot be admitted just by taking the SPM. So STPM, A-level, or senior middle UEC foundation, diploma, or equivalent qualifications of 12 years of formal education are required for the admission. But you can also qualify to apply by taking 3 university courses approved by MEX, that is, Japanese Ministry of Education, Culture, Sports, Science, and Technology. That's MEX. After completing SPM, IGCSE, O levels, or junior middle UEC. And most of these pre-university courses are Japanese language schools located in Japan, but there is an accredited preparatory course in Kuala Lumpur as well. And then for these applicants, yeah, you have to, take the examination for Japanese university, EJU, for international students, and then you can apply to University of Tsukuba, Malaysia. And the program aims to develop data science literate individuals who can apply ideas and technologies from the natural sciences, humanities, and social sciences to a wide range of environmental and social issues. And through the use of design thinking, our students will creatively contribute to solving global issues. Towards these educational goals, as described herein, we're looking for applicants who, one, have strongly interested in and motivated to study global issues and their solutions in Malaysia and Southeast Asia. And two, who clearly enthusiastic about interesting knowledge from the natural sciences, humanities, and social sciences to solve complex global issues. And three, who is able to judge the validity of information based on objective data and materials and communicate his or her ideas logically. And four, who are genuinely interested in the Japanese language and culture and respect different values and ways of thinking. There are two types of admission schemes: school recommendation scheme and aptitude-based scheme. The school recommendation scheme allows applicants who have completed their secondary education in Malaysia to apply. However, today, I would like to explain this aptitude-based scheme, which will admit 40 applicants this year. The admission policy is as written here. A student will be evaluated based on their basic academic competencies, advanced understanding skills needed to learn data science, critical thinking skills, and interest in an expression of global issues. And in the aptitude-based scheme, applicants are first selected on the basis of their documents, and only those who are selected are allowed to proceed to the group discussion. Required documents are proof of payment of application fee, that is 100 ringgit, and proof of eligibility, sorry, and proof of English proficiency, and a person, essay. And applicants who have studied Japanese in the past may submit a certificate of such study, but it's not mandatory to all applicants. If you are the first learner of Japanese, you can still apply. And after the first screening, approximately 60 applicants will be invited to the second screening. The second screening will consist of a group discussion. Details of the second round will be provided at the time of notification of acceptance of the first round. And here is a list of filing requirements on grades. For example, if you took STPM, a pass in STPM with a minimum of grade C, GP 2.33 in any 3 subjects, including mathematics. And if you took UEC, a pass in UEC with a minimum of grade B in any 5 subjects, including math. And for A levels, at least grade C and in any 3 subjects, including math. And for foundational matriculation, a pass in foundational matriculation with a minimum CGPA of 2.3 out of 4.0 or its equivalent. And for diploma, a diploma of level 4 MQF with a minimum CGPA of 2.3 out of 4.0 or its equivalent. And as for EJU, examination for Japanese University admission for international students, the total score of the 3 subjects, including math, must be above the average for the EJU candidates examination cohort. Likewise, An individual's math score must also be above the cohort average. This requirement, listed here are minimum requirements and do not guarantee acceptance into the program. For other qualifications, please contact us individually. We'll decide, on a case-by-case basis. And this is the list of English proficiency requirements for MUET, Band 3 or higher. And for IELTS academic, it's 5.0 or higher. And for TOEFL IBT, 61 or higher score is required. And as with academic requirements, the English language requirements listed here are minimum requirements and do not guarantee acceptance. And for English qualifications other than those listed, please contact us individually. But we do not admit the qualification valid only in one country or one area. So please be careful about that. And as for Japanese language proficiency, applicants who have never studied Japanese may apply for the aptitude-based scheme. So yeah, this is just for the school recommendation scheme. And finally, we present the table of the application process one last time. So, first, please access application guide at this URL. And then check your qualifications and prepare application documents. And please pay the application fee of 100 ringgit and apply online at this homepage. And applications for the aptitude-based scheme will be open 1 week later on April 30th. That's Tuesday. And application will be accepted until Friday, May 17th, 5 p.m. The second screening, the group interview, is scheduled on June 19th and June 20th. And acceptance will then be announced, and the enrollment process will be completed. And the first entrance ceremony of the program is scheduled for September 2nd. Yeah, that's all from me, and we look forward to receiving your applications. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Hirai sensei. Well, before moving on to the next topic, I would like to also ask some questions for things that you explain at this time. Well, according to the educational process that you explained in the beginning of your topic, you said that the global issues we are looking for student who has highly motivated to solving some global issues. But well, global issue, technical term, looks so big for each of the individuals, I guess. So is there any way to understand what the global issues means? Is there any idea to explain?
In terms of the admission policy, or more big question for the university studies.
University both. Well, maybe most of the potential applicants may feel so they gotta tackle to so huge walls, and means that may feel high pressure. So I would like to express our understanding that the global issue means.
Yeah, but the global issue is very, we can find it from everyday life. right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. So, for example, I'm a comparatist in the field of literature. So when I read some fiction, I can find, many, many global issues there, right? Like, the of course the gender issues, or the uh, the health issue as well, and or the garbage problem. So you can find all these global issues just next to us. So it's not necessary to think about it's very important to have information from the society, yeah, including
Yeah.
the newspapers, or the net news, or but yeah, you can find everything everywhere. Yeah, in Japan, or in Malaysia, in Tsukuba, in Kuala Lumpur. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, we are also taking each of the discipline also, and each of the individuals are taking a part of the global. And well, maybe we may ask Yamada Sensei or maybe Tsujimura Sensei to how can you translate into global issue in your field or maybe your understanding, for example.
Thank you for your questions.
Yeah.
And global issues cover very variety of the topics.
Yeah.
But for example, as a simple case that you can access to the UN website, United Nations website, and you may know the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals. So Sustainable Development Goals include 17 missions or focusing objectives and the 169 maybe targets. So it includes water and sanitation issues, for example, and education issues, and gender gap issues, and poverty, and ecosystem, and climate change, of course. So such kind of topics should be chosen carefully based on the very intensive discussion among the nations belonging to UN. So this might be one of the good references for you to consider the global issues. Thank you.
Thank you. And how about Yamada Sensei? Is he still connected?
Yes, I'm. Yeah, and actually, yeah, world is now global because so everything should be the global problem. And from my side, I'm doing material science and to solve the global issue of energy. For example, making the photovoltaics is one of the solution of the global issues of climate change. So you can find it everywhere. Yeah, as Hirai Sensei said, yeah, you can find the global problem everywhere. So please think easy. So.
Okay, thank you. And for me, as a computer scientist, maybe as in global issues, there might be the computer could able to solve the connecting with the remote person such as this situation, and also maybe able to translate the information into person with the vision impairment people, or maybe could able to help some medical doctors with using some generative AI, or maybe stereophonic technology, VR, XR, and kind of that could able to make lots of the problems, which would be also read as a global issue. So, anyway, there's a lots of the problems even if just we are still spending the daily life. But the point is that global issue imagine not only the local issue, but for every issue, the whole of the issue is connected and could able to maybe help somebody else lives in the opposite side on our earth. Okay, thank you, professors. And well, if there any questions regarding on the administration? Well, I think the most formal information are shown in our website. So, well, let me share my screen. Thank you, Hirai Sensei, for your explanation. And let's move on to the slides. And others, looks that there's some of the Q&A box is, we have a lot of Q questions and our office members are now answering at time. But well, I think the most of the information will be provided on our website. URL is so short, UTMY, University of Tsukuba, Malaysia, education, edu.my, Malaysia. This website is already launched and you can access and gather lots of the official information on it. And after this webinar, you can inquiry more information if you have for our members supporting office, UTMY dash Kyomu, KYOMU. It is Japanese, means calculum matter. Kyomu, UTMY dash Kyomu at un.tsukuba.ac.jp. And well, is there still any question we would like to pick up and answer at real time? Well, is there any of them still? Please, no, not this Q&A. Oh, looks all of the question have been answered by our staff members. And so, looks if there are any additional question after closing this webinar, you can access to the website and also mail us. But well, is there any other information that you want to express in this webinar, professors? Maybe Tsujimura sensei is talking? No, looks not. Oh, he's busy person. He may be attending other. But well,
no. I'm sorry.
uh,
Yeah, thank you very much for your many questions. And I checked the questions again, and
yeah.
yeah, I look for some questions which should be shared with others or not. That's the motivation. I watched the other images
Yes.
on my PC. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
it looks that our diversity of our curriculum looks so attract to the attendees,
yeah,
and
yeah.
also maybe asking some chance to communicate with the Japanese students, or maybe a chance to come to University of Tsukuba in Japan, or maybe take some courses which will be held in Japan campus.
Yeah, some questions seems to be interested in the career path,
Mm.
expected career path after graduations. And in the website, our website, please visit us. And of course, we haven't yet graduates. So there are some we show on the website as example expected career path, and also we expect uh, not many of the graduates will be enrolled in the graduate school in University of Tsukuba and or other national universities and private universities, we are very pleased to recommend the graduates to enroll, depending on their motivations. Okay, so there are so many expected choices for the employment, and also, yeah, one question is a little bit afraid that this very diversity course. So, what's the expected career, especially the companies would like to employ graduates, and we have already questionnaires to the companies in Malaysia, and we received 65 answers from the companies, and actually more than 70% of the answers that they would like to employ our graduates, considering the contents of the curriculum. And I also have a direct hearing to the company's persons, and some of the companies would like to very much employ the graduates from our branch campus curriculum. So please consider that, and please apply our program. Again, I would like to say
And
thank
well,
you.
this is the first time to develop the career model case of our career path in UTMY. So, well, I hope that most of the students would join us to, well, figure out what kind of the career could be they could find out and also become a pioneer of
Yeah,
our
agree.
new curriculum system that main PBL is dominating most of our curriculum.
Yeah.
And well,
Can I add something? One thing?
yeah, please.
I'm sorry, I didn't mention about the international students. But international students are also welcome to our program. So you can apply. Any. If you have completed 12 years of education, admitted by the Japanese government, you can apply. Apply to our program. So the international students are very welcome to our program. So yeah, please consider to apply to our program for the international students, including Japanese.
Yeah, not only the international students, but also Japanese students, because we Japanese have lots of things gotta learn from Malaysia, not only giving some lectures. Yeah.
And the mixture of the student, the international from international backgrounds will be very interesting and stimulating for our program. So thank you.
And well, let me show other questions. You're going to be twinning programs for the undergraduate. Oh, Yamada Sensei, do you have any things you want to tell?
No, but I just found Japanese question, a question in Japanese. So I think it's okay to make a question in Japanese. So please don't hesitate to use Japanese question.
Yeah, well, thanks to the participants, looks that there's a lot of the questions we've been gained. Can I know if there any going to twinning programs? I'm going to somewhere now, typing. May I know if there are any courses relating to welding at university?
先方さん、インスタと X を宣伝しといてください。インスタと X があります。
Okay, and for more information, we have Instagram and X, Twitter, and Facebook pages. So I will kindly ask you to follow them. UTMYPR インスタがいかないですね。Yeah, there's several of the accounts. インスタが死んでるようです。インスタじゃない、Facebook ページが。And well, maybe some of the information will be provided not only on our website, but also on the social media accounts. So we would like to ask you to follow these two accounts, Instagram, X, and well, Yamada Sensei looks that our official Facebook page could not be accessed at this time.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. And well, the deadline for application was after the April 30, the requirements will be noticed in our website. Was that date was correct? Hirai sensei. Yeah.
The date
I-
of, yeah, other,
April 30.
yeah, it will
Mm.
open next week.
Mhm.
Yeah, from April 30 until May 17th.
Okay, there's still about a month till the deadline.
Mhm.
So, well, there's enough time to prepare. And well, looks that, thank you for lots of the questions. Most of the questions were answered by our staff. And well, it's almost time to close this session, but if you have any other things wanna ask us, don't hesitate to contact us. Our email address is utmy-kyomu, KYOMU. This is our contact. So you can ask freely about not only the administration, but also the curriculum, or maybe the chance to come or maybe connect with Japan, or maybe what kind of the career path would be expected, or about student life in KL, that the thing we are also interested in. But well, anything will be welcome and to ask us. So please don't hesitate to mail us, and also would like to follow our social media accounts. Okay, looks that all of the questions. Oh, still looks lots of questions are coming. Is there any minimum age requirements? What do you mean by UTM student being able to take classes in Tsukuba campus if there are no with UTMY classes? When will the application guidelines for intake for Japanese campus send out? Will there be more course offer? Be more about other course, other degree program. How about How about our future plan? Is there any other degree program will be held in KL in future?
Well,
The headquarter of our university, Tsujimura sensei.
no, not headquarter, but anyway, in the future, w w frankly speaking, we are not sure at the present stage. However,
Mm.
however, first priority is that we will do our best to make our programs more fruitful. That's our first advantage or missions. And after that, if there are more strong needs in Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur, then we may be considering to launch new independent different type of the programs in the futures. That is the our best answers gonna.
Best answer that you could able to talk at this
Right,
time.
right.
Okay, thank you. Well, it's almost time to quit this session. But well, before exiting, I would like to ask all of the attendees to answer the questionnaire that will be appear after pressing the button leave. So let's close this session for today. Thank you for attending and also interest in UTMY, which will be going to open, I hope,
Right.
on this September. And I'm looking forward to all of your attendees at our administration, which will be held in June.
Yes.
And any question will be welcome, so don't hesitate to ask and mail us to here. So, well, let's quit this session. Thank you. Close this session. Thank you for attending, and don't forget to answer the questionnaires. Okay, so thank you and see you.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
See you.
Thank
We are
you.
waiting for you.